everyone, welcome back to our channel. On today's episode, we're going to be taking you on a tour of our family home to show off the remodeling and all of the updates that we've done in living here in the last 12 months. So let's go ahead and check out where it all started. We started this huge project in the room that would become our guest room.
I would say 14, like 12 maybe.
This room didn't need a ton of work, so it was a good space to start in. One step at a time, we prepped the room for paint. From there, it was simple things like hanging curtain rods and curtains and changing out light fixtures and doorknobs. We kept some of the furniture from the previous owner, like this bed frame and dresser you see. Moving on, we tackled the dining room.
The gray that he used?
Yeah, that's basically what
So gray and white?
Yes.
So just redo all this?
Redo all the white because obviously it needs it.
I love the eating space here, so big.
Yeah. Well, I love our table is like the same size. So this
this is going to be perfect. Most how much room you have.
This was another simple space. We had to paint, take care of door hardware, and curtains. We didn't even need to purchase a new light fixture. The light in this room was newer and sat perfectly over the dining room table that was also left behind. Next was the kitchen, which unintentionally was another pretty quick and easy space to update because it was actually the one room that the previous owners recently remodeled with new cabinets, countertops, and tiled floors.
See, I like the cabinets.
We also had a new oven and dishwasher installed. The fridge that was left behind is old, but still works, so we are waiting for it to die on its own before spending the money to replace it.
We want to get it to spring, get a new toilet. Yeah. See, this isn't so bad.
No, it's not, but it could be, if you did a nice
just totally redo it?
Yeah, it would be really nice. The
good.
next room was one of the more difficult ones and tested our patience on multiple occasions.
In my head, it was worse. Especially with this.
Yeah, no, the tiling in here is actually nice.
Replaced. What do you think about it? Because this is a little beat up looking. Wallpaper needs to go.
Yeah, this wallpaper definitely needs to.
New drapes.
Yeah.
Paint, new drapes, new wallpaper, redo this. Overall though, it's actually not as bad as in my head. It was a little bit worse.
The downstairs bathroom needed a lot of work. We learned many lessons through this one, mostly to do with wallpaper removal and plumbing. But we worked it out and replaced just about everything in here. The toilet, the vanity, the mirror, the lights, paint, practically everything. But we were super happy with the end result of this one.
I'm usually pretty good with this. It's over 13 feet this way. I'd say 16, 17 feet this way.
So this is a faux fireplace. Look at, they made a faux fireplace.
I see that.
So it's just a heater.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. And bam, we've come to the red room. A room that looked like it was pretty hip back in the mid-90s, but not so much in 2020 when we bought the place. After multiple coats of paint, new light fixtures, a new TV, and of course a bunch of toys to make the kids happy, we had ourselves a nice modern family room.
I don't actually mind the yellow so much. It definitely needs to be touched up, but the yellow's not too bad.
The coloring?
Yeah.
Which is like
So you want white?
No, I want gray. And next was the room that we knew was going to be a big challenge. The room that had 20-foot ceilings, our living room. We literally had to rent, pick up, set up, and use scaffolding to paint this room. It may not sound that bad, but when you're at the top of that and it shakes with every move that you make, it makes you really excited for the day that you get to return that equipment. Mark also had the exciting task of replacing the chandelier in the living room. Electrical work is some serious business.
I know we're going to want to take all the carpet off here.
And now we move on up the stairs. This is the beginning of having to deal with carpet. The downstairs all had flooring we didn't need to replace. I was so excited to get to our bedroom. The first task was to build a wall where there was railing from our room looking down to the living room.
I'd say 16 by 16, 16 by 18 maybe.
Then paint, flooring, hardware for all of the doors and windows, and all new furniture. With our new way of organizing our room, we now had a full closet for our clothing, a bar and seating area, our computer desk and computer, bookshelf, and a massage table. And here you can see our master bathroom, which is attached to the master bedroom. It needed a lot of work.
We're gonna want a new toilet. Keep that, but we'll probably want a new toilet.
We purchased a new toilet, new vanities, shelves, lights, and even a brand new clawfoot bathtub. We also had the dual head walk-in shower reglazed, so it was like brand new again. This was another room with really high ceilings, requiring an extra tall ladder to paint. But when we were done with it all, it was like having our own personal spa right in our home.
Let's say 12 feet by 12 feet.
Next, we needed to complete the other half of our bedroom. The master bedroom is actually designed how I personally would do it myself, with a separate room for your bed. This room also required the big ladder, so it wasn't an easy one, but we did get it done pretty quickly and efficiently. Moving down the hallway, you can see the pretty simple yet visually significant changes we made here. We took out the carpet, added new paint and lights, little things that made a huge difference in the overall look of the upstairs area. And now getting to the first of the other three rooms.
Yes.
It's bigger than his room now.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one I'd say, this is probably like 13 or 14 by 12.
The boys' room was up first. Their room was completely redone with hardwood floors, new paint, light fixtures, and furniture, all to make for a fun and comfy room for our two little guys. After the boys' room, we move right next door to bedroom number 2, which would be our daughter's bedroom. Her room received all the same treatment as the boys'. Hers just took a little bit longer because of the lovely wallpaper that was left behind, running all around the top part of the ceiling and wall.
So this is Melissa's room.
Yeah.
This used to be like the baby's room or something.
Yeah. But
Yes, this is a huge room.
it's bigger than her room now.
Alright, so wait a minute. So I'd say
But I like this room.
13 to 14 feet by, man, that's damn near 20 feet.
The final room of the house was bedroom number 3, which is currently being used by family. There wasn't much difference with this room from the other bedrooms, other than a lot more wallpaper removal. So it too received fresh paint, a couple coats, new hardware on all the doors and windows, light fixtures, and furniture. So overall, we were really happy with all of the hard work that we had put into our home. It was a long and challenging process, and we learned a lot along the way, especially with having 4 young children who none of them were in school at the time. But now our family home is everything that we could have possibly hoped it could be. That is until we think of our next project, which we have quite a few coming up. So be sure to stay tuned, and thank you so much for joining us on this video, and be sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.